So, I don't think a lot of people really like caught on to this when it started happening, but it turns out that Konami is selling a Dark Magician Girl like bath powder these days.
Oh my god. What's bath powder?
I assume it's like a bath bomb, but like not
So, like,
formed into a shape.
Pre-crushed.
Yeah.
Not even the bare minimum of smushing it into a bath bomb.
Right, and here's the thing, right? I'm pretty sure it's happening because the new Yu-Gi-Oh like tournament procedures literally require you to bathe. Like, there's a rule in the rule book that says if you're not clean, we can kick you out.
Wow. So, are there, like, this is like a all ages event, right?
Yeah.
Or is it? Yeah, because I recently started volunteering with a organization that works with high school kids, and one of their requirements for competitions is also that everybody has to bathe, and it has nothing to do with gaming. So I wonder if that's not just like a K-12 thing also that has been turned into a joke about adults.
Right. Oh, just a second. Okay. I'm ready now. You ready?
I'm ready. Are
Welcome
you
back
ready,
to date
chat?
night.
Oh, were you not? Were we not on before?
No, we've been on.
Oh, okay, good.
I'm just letting you know that
good
they're
they
welcome
didn't miss
back.
those. Good joke. So we're back at Akash Path of the Five. Last time we finished the Caspian route and we heard Prosy D say a lot of words, and it was very fun. It was, it was all right. Prosy D is definitely the highlight for me. After being exposed to what we got in this game, we decided that this time we're gonna date Rocco the Air Elemental, who's the horniest character, and we're just gonna go for maximum horny. And last time our character's name was Jasmine Uzumaki, and someone in the chat, I don't remember who, maybe it was Violet, said that our next character should be called Ariel Takoyaki. And riffing off of that, we came up with a bunch of options, and the chat voted, and our character's name for this run is going to be Tiana Melanpan.
Hell yeah.
Hell yeah.
So for anyone who was having issues with the stream, I was accidentally streaming at 8,000 kilobytes per second, so... so it should be better now for anyone who is running into issues. I'm not trying to stream higher than Twitch allows me. Don't ban me. Okay.
So many
that look good?
What?
You're looking good?
Yeah. Yeah, is Melanpan one word? Sometimes?
Depends. I've seen it both ways. So
it's fine. Okay. This, it's fine. It'll be fine.
I'm sure.
Anyway, just a warning about this game, I guess. We're gonna go full horny this time, so if there's anything about that makes you feel like, I don't know, then sorry in advance. Maybe check something else out later.
Deep in the heart of the Zamorid forest lies the village of Akash, where the All One, or elemental people, reside. Thanks to their command of magic, the elementals have managed to live mostly undisturbed by humanity. But an unexplained, gradual drop in the number of female births has forced them to interbreed with women from the nearby human village of Haven. Humans remain unwelcome in Alwani society despite holding the... You know what? It goes way too fast for me to be able to read it.
Mm-hmm.
I tried last time. I thought I was just late. Turns out this time, just because there's a lot of words.
Yeah, also, I don't think they ever refer to themselves as Alwan.
Nope. I don't think that ever came up. I don't even think the name of the human village came up in our last one.
No, but I do like that it's Haven so that you know this is fucking RWBY.
Right.
It's RWBY. Oh, I forgot to read the thing. The thing. We appreciate all the hard work that goes into making a game, and it's not our goal to influence people based on our initial snap judgments. Our opinions about the games we play are our own and may change over time as we play through the game unspoiled. Please stay tuned for our final recommendation after we play through the entire game. Thank you. Good night.
We're such professionals.
We are.
Okay.
I'm getting used to it.
Okay, now I want to know, so of the two names so far, which one would you most want to hear Prosody read over and over in the middle of this game?
Oh, Tiana Melonpan.
Okay.
Although, I mean, he knows the significance of giving our other character the last name Uzumaki, so that's also very funny. But I feel like Tiana Melonpan is funny even if you don't understand Naruto.
I feel like Tiana Melonpan is much more of a parody name, anyways. Anyways,
we're just blasting through this.
Well, I mean, we already seen it, right? Like, it's not.
But
like
they didn't see it with audio balance last time.
Oh, it's true. We'll do the introductions again with audio balance.
Yeah.
Just so we can remind ourselves what everyone sounds like.
Yeah. Oh, it's only 6 students every year.
So we've literally only been with 6 students for 12 years or whatever.
Oh, and she was a water elemental until she went through the change. Okay, yeah. That's interesting. So she lost her coloring.
Morning, Lux.
You look really nice today. Did you do something different with your hair?
Do you want to look up real quick who we're going to be listening to on the part of Rocco for the rest of this route?
Oh, sure. Oh, yeah, it was someone, wasn't it?
Don't I always look nice?
So already we're picking all of the more flirty options.
Of course.
Rocco's voiced by Andrew Love.
Okay, that name doesn't immediately mean something, but look it up.
Lux.
Oh, here he is! There he is, our pervert boyfriend.
Today
look at him.
A female elemental's life.
He's done a lot of stuff. He's worked on Funimation and stuff.
Any big roles?
This is a really long list, so let's see.
Darling, you're looking even more scrumptious than usual today.
Thanks, it's the melon pan flavor.
Scrumptious.
Here's a One Piece reference. It's I don't know One Piece, but he's Akainu from One Piece.
Okay, I don't recognize that man.
What are other ones that everybody knows? I'm just gonna link this in the chat so people who know more anime can
pick them
look
up
it up.
Us.
Yeah.
I absolutely adore. I forgot that Rocco was also best friends with the Christian.
Yeah.
I could touch plenty of women.
Right.
He's in Food Wars. He's Daigo Aoki on Food Wars. I don't know. I also don't watch that one. Oh, he was some voices on Devil May Cry, the animated series, which we all loved so much.
Can you believe this?
That's the real shit.
Saving himself? The delusion. Saving himself for the scores of women we're going
Anyway,
to
I think he's very well
encounter
cast in this. This is a fun voice.
Don't bring me into your idiotic conversations. And I'm not going to tell you again. Stop calling me Iggy.
And that's Ray Chase, who's Noctis.
Fantastic.
Basically the same character. They look very similar hair-wise.
Oh no, Ray Chase is Lux.
Oh, oops. Okay.
Brandon McInnes is Ignatius.
Okay, that name sounds familiar, but I don't remember why.
We should just go through all the lists right now. Rowan, the Christian boy, is voiced by Chris Patton. Caspian's image on the website is way sexier than any of the other images of him for no reason. And it's Sungwon Cho. And then Aurora, the player character, is voiced by Morgan Berry.
Nothing more than a bunch of overgrown children.
Oh, there he is!
Shameful.
There he is.
RX.
Anyway, I really like the hammy performances in this.
What are you thinking, Ignatius? Using magic like that in such close quarters? Offensive magic should not be used so thoughtlessly. And you two, antagonize Ignatius on your own time. Some of us are here to learn.
Is that all the boys? Should we start skipping again?
Cheer
I
up,
want more
Rocco. It's not
time
like
to
those notes
remember
are
all
gonna be
this.
of any use
Okay.
Anyway, maybe Iggy will let you borrow his.
Stream freezing for people.
Yeah, it looks like my connection's going in and out. It's gonna fix itself soon enough. It always does.
Okay.
I don't know what it is with this particular game, but it seems to like to do that. I mean, ruin my life.
Good morning, class.
No, we have to listen to this again.
Oh, oh God, we do.
Goodness me, it's been a few hundred years.
It's been a while since I've been able to talk about the birds and the bees.
We have a
Woo!
special lesson for you this morning.
I
I
think
get a
this is
whoop
also.
whoop from everyone here.
I remember from the credits. I think this is
As
also
you all
him.
know, elementals come of age at 20.
I'd believe it.
There's two components to maturity. The physical component and the mental component. Mental is self-explanatory, but the physical, well, so many of us never even see a female elemental within our lifetimes. So it's perfectly normal to be confused about this.
It's perfectly normal. Don't be embarrassed, Rowan.
Oh my god. I mean, Elder Glenn's got to do this every year, so.
Right. It's just like, oh, finally there's like a woman. In our
Also, there's just a picture of two people fucking. Like, here's what it looks like.
Good news, guys. You know what sex looks like.
Unattainable ideal. Long ago, we had equal numbers of
I think we've talked on this stream about what our sex education was like in public
Right.
school, in the places we grew up. But yeah, all they did was show us pictures of like how genitals are affected by STDs, and it was mostly
Absolutely, yeah.
penises, and they were mostly unrecognizable.
It was literally just STDs, yeah. They never taught us anything about any of that. Buck wild. And we want to look at Rocco.
The chat is still complaining about the stream crashing. I don't know what crashing means. What do you mean?
I assume
by
that just stops.
crashing? Okay, because that sounds like the player is crashing, which is separate from like if the player is crashing. I don't know what to say about that, because if everything's
it's me.
working,
Don't
like
worry.
yeah, it's okay. Network error.
Yeah, okay, so it says we just reconnected. I need to save it on here so everyone can get what our first actual interaction with Rocco looks like. Okay, are we back?
Yeah, it looks like we're back.
So, while you were gone, we got the first swear in this video game.
Yeah. She says shit internally.
Female elementals and human females are extremely similar, but the coupling of a male and female elemental is different in many ways. The most important.
You know, I was gonna make a joke about how it's like slugs, but I realized I made that joke the first time we did this stream.
A pure elemental's command of magic is vastly stronger than that of a human elemental mix. You can understand now why some villages have gone to war over a single female elemental.
You know, this is still weird when you say it. Like, even though you're like a nice old
Yep.
man.
It's still weird. I mean, a lot of the intro to this game
Female
does,
elementals reach sexual maturity just before the elemental
like,
act of majority.
I still don't understand the super awkward premise, but they do a good job of like capturing a lot of like subtle but well-meaning sexism that's really hurtful in a lot of different contexts from
Right, like the smile
older
that he gives
men.
where like, you can see why we went over war over a single woman, eh? Wink.
Yeah, and he like thinks that like wow, because it's so you're so important. Shouldn't that make you feel good?
Now you may have noticed something different about your classmate today. With the coming of age.
Why would someone notice this? Like, physically, you don't notice that someone's ready to reproduce.
I hope not.
It is your duty to select a suitable partner and bear as many children as you can as soon as possible. You should begin screening suitors within the week.
Also, we know now from having played this game that he's just like, that's his opinion, but it's not required of her. I feel like, okay, do we feel like this character wants to be like absurdly anti-marriage or absurdly pro-children? Because I feel like I feel like I want this route to be all about, I want to have children, I want to get married, like 100%.
Okay. But also, we're insanely horny.
Yeah.
Okay. Ooh, buddy.
Where are you off to in such a hurry? Eager to begin screening suitors already? Let me be the first to apply.
You want to mess with him?
I guess so.
It is so, so sweet that you actually think you have a chance with me. Tell you what, though. I like your confidence. You're going to make some human woman very happy someday.
Oh, honey, I've made several human women very happy already. You just come and find old Rocco when you want a piece of all this happiness.
Lord Almighty.
This is the route, folks. Here we are. We're doing it.
Have we done a Playboy before this? Like a genuine Playboy?
Because they've all been too problematic.
Like, I don't think Yojimbo had one.
No, not like this.
Like, not a proper, like, Playboy.
Yeah, because they've all been too problematic, but now we're all adults. We're not teens. We're 20 years old.
And we're going
We're
down
the
that old
same
town
age.
road.
Yeah. Oh, it froze again. Yeah, your stream to me got pixely all of a sudden. But it came back, so maybe that's indicative of stream problems on Twitch.
Maybe.
Oh, it's this. We can skip this.
We'll go back to normal, because now I think we have to pick who's taking us to the bath. Yeah, I don't know what's going on with OBS today, because it also just tried to stream at 14,000 kilobytes, so...
Well,
I like his
do you
back.
think... Yeah.
Okay, legitimately, I feel like Rocco's the worst choice to take us to the bath. But
Absolutely
I feel like...
the worst, which is why we're choosing it.
That's right. He's always fun when he's being a pervert.
Alright, we're gonna go hang out with Rocco in the bath. I'm sure gonna regret this!
I love a route that lets you know that you're just, like, doing the wrong thing.
Yeah.
Yes?
It's me. Do you have a minute?
Okay, this is pretty
God,
good.
I wish I could do this. This is
Fuck yeah.
hilarious.
Why? I always have a minute for you, honey pie.
I need your help with something. Would you mind walking me to the bathhouse?
This is definitely like an 18-year-old's idea of cool and smooth, which I
Yeah.
appreciate.
Do
Yeah,
you
it's
listen
good.
to the things you say sometimes? It's cruel to get a man's hopes up like that, you know.
Rocco has
Rocco,
secretly never
can you
fucked.
stop making this about you for once? I'll explain on the way. I just really need someone to go with me. I guess I should have asked Lux.
Nonsense, darling. There's no need to ask that sentient pile of muscles for a simple task like this.
I feel like sentient pile of muscles is Rocco's type.
You think so?
Yeah, that's why he's friends with Rowan.
Right.
It was bad enough having Elder Glenn go on about all that embarrassing stuff. But when I left the classroom today, I could feel everyone else staring.
Including you! You were the one doing that,
With
Rocco.
But there was this really creepy guy who just got in my way. And he didn't even touch me, but it was like he was looking right through me. And the things he said, and the gross little laugh.
But it was different than when you
know,
do
I could
it.
deal with one guy, but I'm starting to think that maybe this is going to be what it's like from now on. An entire village of guys looking at me and just counting their future children.
Well, Rocco doesn't think about
Not all
children.
of us are counting
Exactly.
our future
Oh, there we
children.
go. Oh, this sucks.
Imagine talking to someone about, like, I was just like, you know, I just had a
I'm
really
just very
bad
upset right
experience
now.
in the middle of the town. And he was like, yeah, well, what if you had a bad experience right now?
I'm not sure I can handle a man of your experience, Rocco. I'll have to.
Is he
practice
is he
some
bothering you,
before I
Queen?
can work my way up
Hit
to
my DM if we need to talk.
people, perhaps. Literally any man but you is what I mean.
Oh no!
Damn.
Sharky linked an image that says dangerously horny instead of dangerously cheesy.
Great.
Slow down for you any day, sugar plum.
Oh my god, all these pet names
These
are so
nicknames
bad.
suck. Yeah, these nicknames are not thoughty enough.
So have you heard the news? Me dick hard.
What news?
Oh,
A
this
human
this
boy
oh
was
so this
captured
happens
just outside our village.
every
I think this
time.
happens regardless. Because how else do
Yeah.
we meet him and shake our ass in front
Yeah.
of him?
Yeah.
Elder Soul is going to take us to see him tomorrow. This'll be your first time seeing a human, won't it?
It is, yeah. But I guess it's not for you, is it?
A good elemental boy like me would never sneak off to the human village. How can you ask me such a thing?
All those stories I heard about you and the human girls were just nasty rumors, huh?
This is like immediately like we're on his level. Like
Yeah, yeah.
in comparison
I mean,
to a lot of other games where like I feel like you start out sort of prototypical and develop into someone who's closer to them. Like this is like immediately you are on Rocco's horny level.
yeah, it strikes me very much more like they've been friends since they were
All
kids.
lies spread by
Yeah.
jealous cowards.
So you're telling me all
You didn't
those
get a point
tales
for
of
that
imaginary
one. I would have
sexual
picked play
prowess
along.
outright
I
false?
did.
Wow, thanks
Oh,
for
okay.
clearing that up, Rocco.
I assume it comes later.
Tales of my promiscuity have been greatly exaggerated, but the bits about my legendary sexual prowess are entirely true.
God.
Imagine having to
Making
say that
sense,
line
Rocco.
as a real human.
Perhaps someday I'll show you myself.
And we know that this game lets you fuck.
Yeah.
I wouldn't want to sully your unassailable reputation, Rocco. Better to save yourself for a proper angel worthy of you.
How thoughtful
There we
of
go.
you to look out for me so. Well, go on then. I'll be waiting here until you're done.
The performance is so hammy. Like it's hard not to enjoy it because it's just like very goofy. I love that his name is Rocco. Also,
Like, it's definitely not trying to
known
make
hot
him
guy name.
like it's not trying to seem him like a suave pervert. Like, it's playing him off as someone who thinks they're a suave pervert.
Absolutely.
And I think that's what benefits it, is like it's not trying to be genuine in that way that is like really uncomfortable, like a lot of the other games kind of do.
Also, Rocco uses air magic to make his magnum condom fall out of his wallet so he can say, "Oops, I dropped my huge condom for my magnum dog."
Oh, with Wind Magic, you could just make anyone, including himself, do the Marilyn Monroe thing.
Yeah, that's
He probably
true.
does it all the time.
Yeah, that sucks.
Can you believe it, sir? We're finally going to have a female at the coming-of-age ceremony this year. How exciting!
Take it easy on that dough, son. We haven't had an opportunity like this for 200 years, and I'll be damned.
Oh yeah, we're gonna have to like decide. We're gonna have to make choices on like our dresses and stuff and our cakes.
Yeah. Well, I think we should pick the daring dress for this.
Right.
The gold dress.
Because for better or worse, we're getting nasty this stream.
Yeah, we sure are.
Miss, ma'am, we would be honored if you would accept these sweet rolls.
Again, really sad that, like, I get it, but, like, really sad that there's no way for them to get, like, Microsoft Sam to read out our name.
Excited about the coming of age ceremony that we
I've got some melon pond for you.
Please, miss, enjoy them.
Thank you so much. These smell lovely.
Oh, and now Caspian's not gonna, berate us for all this shit. Like, Rocco's probably gonna be, like, smooth and suave, like, you don't notice what you're doing, you're teasing them.
Thank you, miss.
What a performance. Should we just talk like that for the rest of the stream? Like, we should replace our normal voices with, like, a really cheesy attempt at a sexy voice.
I think that's the best option we can make. Ooh.
What if that's what we meant by it being date night? Like, we just played like a regular game, but we tried to talk in a fake sexy voice the whole time?
And
Oh,
welcome
wait,
back
that's
to Watch Dogs 2.
Does someone already, like, is that already a thing?
Probably. There's probably, like, I don't know, there's probably someone out there who's, like, the sexy retro gamer or something.
Oh my god, if that has not been taken already, then I feel like there's so much shit that I feel like I would do if, like, gamer culture wasn't as toxic as it is, and I wouldn't get doxxed for being horny on main. Like, I would sell my gamer bathwater if I didn't feel like it would get me targeted harassment. Absolutely. Right. Are you kidding?
Me, I have to stick to Burger King foot lettuce.
How could I? I wouldn't be able to stop myself if there were no consequences for doing that.
Hello, and welcome back to Indigo Prophecy.
There are Let's Plays on Pornhub, says Sid, our resident Pornhub correspondent. Thank you.
Right. Resident Pornhub Let's Player.
Yes, that's what, see, you guys are like, why is Beam Splash in so many LPs? He doesn't even make LPs. Oh, he does, but you just haven't seen them because you haven't paid enough money.
That's right. And they're all, like, innocuous. Like, they're not sexy.
No, like, except that one where he beat Mario 64 using only his dick.
How kind of you to share with the class, darling.
And see, when he says darling, I think that works way better than all this other shit.
Those smell really wonderful.
Yeah. Yeah, that's the most reasonable pet name.
We're not sharing this time. Or should we slide one across the table?
I feel like we should still share.
Putting one in his mouth is actually probably the sexiest thing we could do.
That's sexy, but it's to Lux, not Rocco.
It's true. But, like, are we playing this like we're a flirt?
That's true. We are maximum horny. You're correct. Let's put one in his mouth.
Isn't it amazing? It's like a little bite of heaven.
Amazing. Absolutely.
Do you not see what all these gifts are? They're trying.
You don't have any talk over me, sir. Wrong route.
This isn't your route. Bye.
Are you truly so naive as to think all the men of our village are
Look, there's only one man I want showering me with gifts for no reason. And that's Rocco. There we go. I know it. I don't care.
Yes.
Yeah. I didn't realize how much of Caspian just is in us, like, giving the middle finger.
Not an idiot,
Who clipped
Caspian.
us?
Doesn't mean
Oh,
I can't
no.
enjoy it.
What did you guys clip? Oh, somebody clipped you doing the you don't notice what you're doing, you're teasing them. Thank you, Lakamasi, for clipping Torp saying that so that we can continue to embarrass him. Please
I'm
tweet
glad-
it and at us.
I'm glad that Ignatius, like, just gets points for you, like, being, like, nasty to other people.
I know, right? I don't like him.
Special class session for you today.
I like that, like, all of his points seem to be background points. Like, you doing something, like, funny gets him to like you. And you don't have to even
Yeah.
interact with him. Like, I like that part of
The
it.
most important lesson was yesterday.
Mm-hmm. That's interesting.
There's an entire world that exists out there beyond your women,
Oh.
you know.
It's our favorite scene.
There's an entire world that exists out there beyond your whim wham, you know?
Whim wham.
Whim
You're
wham.
calling it that? It means you're not mature enough to be talking about it.
Can you idiots talk about Sirocco's penis somewhere else? You're blocking the doorway.
Imagine recording this with no context.
Yeah.
Wow. Great.
Like, I...
Love to see
Like,
it.
maybe you have, like, the lines surrounding it, but I like to imagine they don't, and you just have to, like, imagine what's going
Not to
on.
worry, Iggy. We can continue talking about my penis on the way to wherever it is we're going.
There's a lot of suspension of disbelief in this magic game.
We need one of those supercuts that's just like
Don't do
Akash,
this
but
now,
every time they
please.
say the word
It's not worth getting in
penis.
trouble. Save it for
It's
training
just
in the
this
afternoon.
scene.
Yeah, well,
I'm excited for them saying it more.
yeah, they might
later.
say it more if we hang out with Mr. Wim Wham himself.
So many swears already. So many banned from Twitch words.
Beam Sloth in the chat says, Iggy, you're blocking the doorway with Soroka's penis.
Oh my
Let's walk
God.
with Rocco. Let's see how he's doing. Oh my god, he would share with his Christian friend, like, don't worry, I had mega sex.
They're always
And he doesn't know any better, so he can lie.
so blue. What color would you expect it to be? Human women are so easily and
I'm so glad we did this.
It's so blue, Dabadi.
You've got like 4 human women tops. That hard.
Oh my god, we have
Iceberg.
his friend to, like, call him out.
Yeah.
or more than you, darling.
He's got you there, Rowan.
Don't back him up. He'll become unbearable. His head's already big enough.
Not gonna say it.
Is this the thanks I get for trying to educate you? Leave us, boar.
Holy shit! Ugh.
Don't believe his lies. Engage at your own risk with that bag of wind.
Oh my god.
Envy doesn't suit you, darling. Ta-ta now.
Like, they're dating also. That's the thing.
So I guess
Because he calls everyone darling.
Old news, I'm afraid. But I could pretend to be surprised, if you like.
Don't put on a show on my account. But it might make Rowan feel better.
Well, as long as Rowan's comfortable.
Oh my god, you're right. They're just dating.
But enough
They're
about him.
dating,
What
yeah.
about you, darling.
Well, I mean, they're not dating. They hook up. That's the problem.
Right.
And Rowan wants it to be something more.
I am a little, honestly. I don't really know what to expect.
There's nothing to be nervous about. Humans are just like us, only infinitely more drab and boring. They have no magic or other natural weapons. Their hair and skin is comparatively
Honestly, this is like
colorless.
maybe the least racist thing anyone said so far about humans.
Nothing.
Like, all in all, it's like, I don't know, it's pretty, like, tame. I don't know if it's even, like, there's nothing, really anything mean about it.
Ears instead.
Like, maybe we accidentally picked the best round?
What was it you said a minute ago? Envy doesn't suit you, darling.
God bless. God bless, they're doing it
Drag
too.
Envy? As if I would ever engage in such an ugly display of emotion. I just wasn't certain I'd heard you correctly.
God. Rocco is hanging by a thread on all fronts.
Miss Chris says Rocco's a fuckboy. Emphasis on fuck.
Gather around and listen carefully. This human is an adolescent, like yourselves.
Do we want to read through this again? Does anything new happen? I don't think so.
Immensely
Probably
valuable
not.
resource. And unlike humans, we
We'll stop back once we get to the dorm, which is, I think, when we have our first dream. Oh, we want to wink at him.
Sure, we're horny.
Because that's how we're playing this, right?
Yeah, we're horny.
Cool.
Imagine being held captive in an enemy state and, like, one of the people comes and they're like, hey there.
Hey, they're good looking.
Damn, Daniel's over here like, my dick has never been more confused.
I should be scared, but I'm aroused?
Scared and aroused?
Is that legal? Maybe this time when we go, we're gonna, like, have, Rocco show up and he's like, what are you doing in there? Something sexy? And he's like, no. It's like, well, we could do something sexy now.
Now that we've had a look at his face,
I assume that's exactly how he talked too. As you can tell, I am a master of romantic language.
Yeah, you could write a visual novel with this insight. That's what Torpsoy's girlfriend says all the time, that he's a master of romantic language.
Yep. We want to train with Rocco.
Time to spar with Rocco.
It's been quite a while since we sparred together. I look forward to seeing how you've grown. As a fighter, of course.
Eyes up here, Rocco.
Oh my god.
Where else would they be?
I love that they all
pose.
have a battle pose that they use exactly once.
Yeah.
Oh, does this mean we get a magic card for him?
Oh yeah.
Now,
Exciting.
I know you didn't think that kick would work, darling. You're going to have to do better than that.
Play dirty.
Oh, play dirty.
Wait. Yeah, no, I think we want him to play dirty, but we're gonna save just in case.
Okay. Remember, we
I
can
know-
also just go back.
Yeah. I don't know how long this sequence is, so. Oh my god, no!
Oh my god.
Oh my fucking god!
Oh my god.
Was this meant to be a punishment? I shall have to consider my next move very carefully.
Lord Almighty.
Oh my god.
If you're stuck, you have to tap out.
Well, if you insist.
I'll tap out that. Wait, give me a second. Oh my god.
Oh my god.
Wowie.
This is just her pose is very traced from the sexy thing, like looking.
Yeah, this is definitely the cover. This is just a cover to a romance novel.
Yeah.
Like this is the oil baron's baby bargain or something.
Why, darling, if I didn't know any better, I'd think you were trying to use my body against me. Me? Can you imagine?
But like, I actually really like the illustration.
The weight
in
of
this,
his
this
hard
scene.
body on top of mine.
Poor form starting something you aren't prepared.
I think the illustration is actually really well done on this one.
If you can't handle it, you can always tap out.
Damn.
This performance is so hammy. This is so funny.
I have to keep fighting back, but damn, I'm horny.
That's this route.
Man, are we gonna have to go to prison with Rocco?
Yep, we sure will. We'll have to fuck our way out.
Thankfully, I didn't notice how randy we were getting. Fucking excellent.
It's gonna take her forever to fall asleep because Elemental's, I guess, well, she didn't, being the only woman in the whole village, I guess there's no manuscript on how to masturbate.
Right? Like, we haven't taken the scroll out for 200 years and doesn't know anything about it.
It's a mysterious ancient ritual.
Rumors tell of a female orgasm.
That's literally it, though, right? Like...
Oh, there's Sweet William.
Yep. Even though the gays in this are pretty stereotypical, I also am glad that they're there because I just can't handle all this straightness.
Oh, there's a setup. I didn't realize that literally the only 3 advertisements we saw were the 3 that we picked.
That's true. The names didn't mean anything to me the first time.
Okay, we can skip through this one. It's the same.
Yeah, this is good art, though.
It is. I'll at least stop before every scene just to make sure it's not something where we think something's gonna happen. Oh yeah, we have to make this choice now.
Yeah.
I want to get married someday.
Yeah. Because, like, wanting really badly to get married and then falling in love with a playboy is, like, I feel like that's a good story.
Yeah, very romance, yeah.
Well, I mean, come on.
I like that they keep changing the order, so you can't just, like, do it by,
Gotta keep it...
by muscle memory. Oh no, we're gonna have dreams about Rocco.
Yeah, I mean, he pinned her down earlier, and I mean, he's only wearing those, like, harem pants.
Yeah, his nipples are just out there. It's funny that we end up with two blue dudes.
That's true. We have a type. Well, I mean, they say that you always end up, you know...
Oh my god! Oh, he has a lute! Oh my god,
god!
He's a white guy on campus with a guitar.
Oh, absolutely.
Well,
Also, poor Tiana Melonpen. She can't get out of dating her father. She ends up dating a guy that reminds her of her dad in some way or another.
Right, even if it's just also blue.
I'd love to hear a little something, Rocco. If you promise me you won't sing.
How cruel of you, darling. But not to worry. I think my lips will be too busy to do much singing.
Oh my god, this performance!
Wow.
Wow, we fucked on a dream cloud. Splash just wrote slurp.
Oh, hate it. Hate it. I can't believe we've had Alwan's like first wet dream in 200 years.
I know.
We
it
already
must
know our
take
relationship.
so many takes to say that in a sexy way and not laugh. Like, that's a true professional right there. I have nothing but respect for this voice actor.
Yeah.
I mean, I feel like this is the kind of shit where you always joke about, like, hell yeah, I'd love to do this, but then if you actually did it, you'd be so mortified.
Right. Like, oh, that'd be hilarious, but then you have to do it for real.
And, like, for 6,000 lines of dialogue.
Right.
Violet says, my mouth will be too busy to do much singing, vapes super hard, and creates more tastefully voiced clouds.
Don't bother with that fool's swatches. See here, miss, we have a dress already made for you. Please, miss.
Those rags aren't fit to grace your body, miss. We've got a gown waiting for you in our shop.
Oh yeah, is it time for minigame?
No, that's next time. I'm wondering, we would accept their gifts, right?
I don't know. I think the horny route, I could see either yelling at everyone or accepting everything.
What do people think?
Free stuff. Because Caspian told us not to do it, I feel like I want to see what happens if we do it.
Okay. Because Rocco didn't have anything to say.
Sirs, you honor me with your gifts, but I'm currently on my way to school. If you could have them delivered to the student quarters, I'd be delighted to take a look at them after class at my leisure, so I can give them the consideration they deserve.
She's so good at professional speaking.
Do all our tradesmen travel in herds in this village?
So help me, Magnus, if you touch my cakes one more time! What are you even doing here, Adrianico? You're a carpenter!
I may be a carpenter, but my hobby cakes taste 1,000 times better than those dry, crumbling little insults you're carrying in your hands!
As if you can even talk, Gillivar! You might as well be a carpenter, too! Your cakes are like wood!
This is so savage.
And we know we make it to class late and we get berated. Sexistly.
No, he just leaves. He just like, oh yes, hello, and keeps going. Oh my god.
Kiss like, hey babe.
Sirs, you honor me with your gifts, but I see my classmate across the square and I promised him we would walk together. I really must be going now. Please feel free to deliver any samples to my quarters. Thanks.
Oh, there we go.
There he is.
Well now, there's my beloved classmate. You promised you'd go over my notes with me before I...
See, he's smooth in a way that doesn't mean he just wants to fuck.
Sorry, gentlemen.
Yeah.
I'll have to catch up with her another morning.
He made up a story and everything.
Rocco, you can let go now.
Let go? Oh. This?
Oh my god. Oh.
I think we remove his hand ourselves.
I feel like Threaten Him is hornier. No, they could both be. Remove His Hand Yourself could also be horny. You're right.
Right, that's
you
what
can
I'm
remove
thinking.
it
It's
in a
horny.
sexy way. Yeah. Okay. Okay. Both of these could be horny. That seems mean.
Excuse me, sir. You seem to have forgotten this.
Yeah, it seems more playful.
Oh yeah. Okay.
I've got a spare right here.
Sorry. We're all full up here, and absolutely no one is interested.
This is the same dynamic we had the last time.
Yeah.
Yes, ma'am. I wouldn't be surprised if they came back again tomorrow. You'd better prepare yourself. I won't be around to enact a daring, unappreciated rescue every morning, darling.
I really hope not. I don't want to deal with this every morning. And who said the rescue is unappreciated? It's the execution I have a problem with.
Look at that. They must be on their way to see the human boy.
I wonder what they're going to do to him.
Human, we heard you had a boner. Explain yourself.
Oh. Concerned for the human boy's safety, are we?
Make him jealous.
Make him jealous.
Of course I am. It would be a crime to let a face and body
Oh my
as pretty
God.
as his go to waste.
Are you trying to make me jealous?
Maybe.
I love that he's 100% in on it too, right? Like,
Yeah, they're both very aware of
No, I
what's
don't
going
go in
on.
for such ugly displays of emotion, but it was a valiant effort.
I'll crack you one of these days, Rocco.
They're both trying to do the same thing to each other, which is
right, like
cute.
this comes off as a friendly dynamic.
Yeah.
More than like what a lot of the Playboy routes come to, which is a lot of like unwanted advances. Like the choices we're making very clearly play into sort of like a playful banter.
Yeah, this is shaping out to be the way that I wish those other Playboy routes and those other games were, because she's into it right away. He's overtly interested in her. Their banter is a little obnoxious, but just that whole like it's just everything moving more positive instead of being like fighting.
Right.
But your classmate here has an extra choice.
They're both like, I'll never catch feelings.
Right. It's like I want to get married, but I'm not catching feelings.
Never. But also, I really want to turn this person on, but I have never been turned on.
Right.
Last 14 years of your life.
It's just a fight to get the other hot and bothered, and he's winning, but he doesn't know that.
Yeah.
Well, he probably knows that.
No, he doesn't have any idea. Each person thinks that the other person is winning.
Don't drag it out, darling. Just break their hearts and get it over.
Man, this time we really are going to break their hearts by
Yeah.
picking Rocco.
Seen her using wind magic outside of class? You left confidence behind long ago, buddy. We're getting into delusional territory here.
Like Earth isn't just as useless for defense.
You do realize Earth magic isn't all flowers and grass, right?
God, I love Rowan's tattoo.
I was just about to say that.
Not a popularity contest.
I feel like the black dress is meant to go with Ignatius. Like I feel like I feel like the black dress will look weird for any other elemental outfit except for Ignatius.
Right, because like the red and black kind of thing.
Yeah.
All right.
Rocco.
Damn, he got that swag.
Best man
Okay.
as we
Okay.
all knew he would.
So definitely Rocco is the swag to Rowan's class.
Yeah, yeah.
It's her you should be telling to buck up. The poor thing. Imagine making a permanent, life-altering decision with you advising her.
It's interesting because Caspian didn't advise us on shit last time. Like, is that's what's supposed to happen? Is like we train under them or like beside them, sort of?
I don't know, because she also has used all these elements before.
Yeah, I don't feel like Caspian taught us anything.
I mean, we did the shooting game thing with him, right?
Oh,
like
sure.
he made like the rings and.
Right, so maybe we'll do something like that with Rocco.
Thank you, Elder. I will.
As for the rest of you,
I try to make my pants blow up really big.
Oh, that's true. Caspian, we grew up with water because that was our father. It's father's element. And the element that we were when we were a kid.
On your excellent taste, darling. But just to satisfy my curiosity, while you and I both know wind magic is superior, why did you choose to train with me today?
Flirty answer.
Flirty answer.
I just wanted to see if you're as good with magic as you are with your hands.
Oh my god.
Oh my. Is that appropriate talk for the classroom?
You know, hand-to-hand combat? Oh, I'm sorry. Did you think I meant something else?
Oh, never. Though a man can hope, can't he?
God.
He's like he's believing her. So he's feeling like rejected, even though that's not like he shouldn't feel that way. I can feel it. It's funny. They're both young and huge dorks.
Right. And definitely horny.
We should definitely fuck him and see what happens.
Now,
he also does always turn it around on her.
I think that's the good that's the good part of the dynamic, right? Like,
yeah,
it's just a continual sort of like back and forth.
Could you give me some examples of each?
Naturally, darling.
Well, it says, you'd never guess our dad was a water elemental because we're thirsty as fuck.
I just saw that too.
So funny.
To decimate their enemies. Nowadays, that kind of power has been mostly bred out of our people, but you hear stories from some of the more remote villages every now and again.
Could several elementals work together to create one?
Certainly. But they're far too difficult to control once summoned. Not worth the collateral damage.
Yeah, you don't want to just make a
Then,
hurricane.
of course, there's defensive capabilities. A wall of wind that prevents your enemies from ever reaching you or blows their projectiles wildly off course. Invaluable. And finally, the most practical and my favorite use for wind magic, flight. Wind elementals are the only elementals with the power of flight.
Makes sense.
So giving up wind magic would mean giving up flight completely.
Giving it up as if I've ever used it before?
Yeah.
Sadly,
Well, I guess she has a little bit.
elementals can
Maybe.
only dream of flight.
Oh, here we go.
But what about you, darling?
Thank
I've
God.
never seen you fly.
Oh, this is embarrassing. But a few years ago, I was kind of high up, and then I got
Oh my god, a whole new world, a whole new world, a whole new world!
Why don't you give it a try? I'll be here next to you just in case.
I don't know.
I hope we meet someone in Rocco's family and they talk the exact same way, but like they're not horny, that's just their accent.
Right. They just come with the suave voice.
Yeah.
This posture will heighten your awareness of your body.
Oh, hello. Welcome to our household. Enjoy the
Yeah.
meatloaf.
Nice to meet you.
Close your eyes.
I feel like mine is like just 1 degree off of just being like a fucking cartoon vampire voice.
That's what I'm also trying not to do.
We meet
I also
Rocco's parents,
don't-
they're
I
just like,
just
blah,
can't-
good evening.
I can't bring myself to be sincere. about imitating the horny voice, because I'm worried that I'll be like too sincere and then it'll be uncomfortable.
Sure.
That's how I feel whenever I'm on the recording 6 Feet Under as well. Like when we did a couple things,
That's it.
where I played me and Arden. I played Arden's ex-husband.
Oh.
It is a whole new. Oh no, this is Titanic. This is Titanic. Wow, look at that.
I'm flying, Rocco. I'm flying.
Wow, it's great. I love it.
Oh my goodness.
Hey, focus.
You know why he's holding it so close? He's like, also you can feel that I've got a raging hard on.
You can lean on it for support.
That was wonderful. But you've got to keep your focus when you're in the air, or you'll never get anywhere. The air is a fickle thing, darling. You've got to let it know who's in charge. Once you've gotten a bit more experience, you'll glide through it like it's nothing. That will come with practice.
Well, clearly I'm going to need a lot more practice before I get to your level.
I'll help you anytime you like.
Probably just I'd like that.
Yeah,
I feel like that's flirty enough.
I'd like
yeah.
Rocco.
We'll have to find
There we
some
go.
time together outside of class.
Because he's being kind of genuine about this too.
Yeah, he's like excited.
But also because we both want to fuck. Like.
Yeah. He just wants someone to take a genuine interest in him.
There's more than one way to fly. Why don't
Oh my god. Zero gravity sex.
Oh, thank goodness. You were so sweet and mature earlier. I thought maybe you hit your head.
Cool.
There's the Rocco I know.
I don't know what you're talking about. Sweet and mature are two of my best-known qualities.
Don't forget vain and delusional.
If you continue to insult my honor, I shall be forced to defend it.
Just you try it.
Very sad that we're in like pseudo medieval times so that Rocco can't make a Mile High Club joke.
Right? Or it's gonna be like when we fuck in the air or whatever, he's like, I call it a Mile High Club or whatever.
I hope so, but I feel like no.
Love anachronisms.
Yeah. God.
He's also like, could you imagine machinations that could fly for you and didn't need wind magic?
We're gonna go visit the human boy and be horny?
We could also just go to bed. We interacted with Caspian when we went to meet him before.
Yeah, I think we're just... I mean, I feel like we're just gonna skip the scene if we don't go, and, like, that's boring.
Okay, let's get... Oh, wait, shit. I already fucked up.
Just go back, yeah.
We're gonna just skip forward. We get it.
Yeah. I think we should do the sexy dance and try to understand more how on earth such a context arose.
Okay, so we're getting horny, right?
Yeah.
Oh, it's you. What are you doing here?
I can't believe that Daniel just looks like a guy from PacSun in 2005.
I'm not sure exactly. I just felt like I needed to come talk to you.
Daniel here is the most teen wolf of all of the characters in this cast.
To see what? How dangerous I am? Whatever you're going to do, just get it over
Have they treated you poorly here?
Because I'll treat you just right.
My god.
Sympathize.
I guess so. I don't know what rebuff would even be. Like, her being like, it's not that bad.
Sounds fake.
You're absolutely right. I'm so sorry. It must be so hard to be away from your family and people. What's your name?
My name's Tiana Melonpon.
Thank you.
Damn.
I was gonna do it if someone else didn't. Someone else, as if there's more than just us two.
What does it mean?
The secret third member of date night.
I don't really know. Human names don't always have a meaning.
I wonder how far I can push them.
Time to get horny.
Ah, wicked.
Who would do this? This is so irresponsible.
It's a bit musical, isn't it? Daniel.
Oh, there we are putting on
This
our
is so-
sexy voice. There we go.
This is so funny because it's like the most, like, it's a very boring name.
And it's just the most insane thing, that, like, sequence of events happening here.
Elementals are natural performers, you know.
Oh my fucking
It's in our
god.
blood. Why? You don't like it?
No. No, it's nice.
Your butt, I mean.
What? Where did this come from?
Oh my.
Oh my god! Three-way ending!
Play it off. Play it off.
I guess. The truth? Is that hornier? Play it off is like, oh, I was just messing with him.
Maybe?
Okay.
I don't know.
Chat also says play it off.
We'll try it out.
Sorry, Rocco. This was a private show.
Private? Well, frankly, darling, now I'm just hurt.
Are we just gonna fuck right in front of Daniel?
Please, can we have, like, is there a three-way ending?
Someone as experienced as you would enjoy this kind of simple tease.
This is a really, like, in front of my salad moment.
Daniel's like, are all elementals just really horny?
My caliber to
Oh my god, he
worked.
He got a point. Yeah,
It worked.
us being horny with Daniel gives him a point. See, God.
Are you all done here?
Is this fantasy cuckolding? Yes! Yes, it is!
Let's go.
See, we got a point with Rocco, so that was good. I guess.
That fucking rips.
Right.
The god was just out there listening
The
to
guy's
this.
like, yeah, he heard everything, and he was like, I don't really know how to diffuse this.
How did you know where I went?
Oh, that. I was
My nightly loot session?
when I was particularly inspired. But what good is music with no one to share it with? So I came to knock
Oh
on
my
the door
fucking
when
god.
we were out, and so late at night.
I learned a new Plain White Tea song, and I just had to share it with someone.
I had.
How did you even find me? I was so careful.
Tut tut. I can't.
It's
get into the
here, look,
bars.
I call this one Hey There, Tiana.
I feel like I can take care of myself as the playful one.
Yeah, because it's none of your business is, like, rude and saying, like, leave me
What are you so
alone.
worried about anyway? I can take care of myself.
Do you think I'm only interested in spending time with you because of some primitive drive to protect you?
I also want to fuck you.
Yeah.
Ooh, you're interested in spending time with me?
Or what is it then?
I feel like what
yeah.
is it then is the angry one.
You're
Oh, I would think it is.
interested in
It
spending
could also
time
be
with me?
horny.
Is that really a surprise to you at this point? It's like you don't listen to a thing I say.
Squirrel Token says, anyway, here's Winderwall.
I just want to hear you sing.
Ooh.
I am interested in spending time with you.
Got us a point. We did it right.
Rocco.
In fact, I think we should spend some time together right now. My room is only a short distance from yours.
Aww. Tiana Malenpan, stop doubting yourself so much.
Perhaps another night then.
Yeah, he's being straightforward, and she's like thinking that it's all a game when it's not. He's just honestly saying like, yes, I want to date you, I want to have sex with you.
I don't think we could have played that better. I don't think there's a better outcome there. We got a point.
No, it was good. This is like weirdly cuter than I thought it would be, actually.
Yeah. Like
it's especially because of all the weirdness of the Caspian route, like where we were first introduced to a lot of these concepts and like the super patriarchal society. But then Rocco is very like, I mean, Rocco's like obviously pansexual, and like that's not like, he's not like, the game isn't calling him a slut for being the way that he is. It's just like showing like this is this kind of person and this is this kind of person, and they misunderstand each other in this way.
Yeah. So it's last time we took the long way. I feel like cutting through the square is way more Rocco.
Yeah.
Like, I don't know how much this one matters. Because this is the one where, like, Caspian wanted to murder everyone.
Yeah. Maybe we'll play that minigame.
Maybe. But it'll be different this time.
Yeah.
It'll be Rocco, like, flirting with everyone. He's, like, kissing hearts.
Oh, shit.
She's here.
Oh, again! Oh, are we gonna fly?
Oh my god.
Thank you, all of you, for your interest in being a part of my coming-of-age ceremony.
Laura Garble.
This has to stop. You're distracting me from my studies and making me late to class.
How assertive.
It would, however, be a massive shame to miss out on the assuredly fine wares you all are offering. So, I would simply ask that you direct any samples be delivered to my quarters where I can look at them at my leisure.
She's so professional.
I'd also be happy to come visit
you
after class. But please don't put me in the position of choosing between my studies and your wares.
Oh my god.
Oh my god.
Shame you ruined that magnificent leap with such a boring speech.
Oh my god.
You promised me you would bring me some cake.
Tiana, as per my emails, Melonpie.
I don't ever remember saying anything like that.
Who needs cake?
When you've got this cheesecake right here.
With such sweet company? Rocco, buddy, you're getting predictable.
Oh.
All the people doing Rocco's voice.
Yeah, people doing impressions of him is so funny.
We're going to have
It really benefits that Rocco has friends, unlike Caspian.
Yeah, yeah. It's nice to see more of the other characters.
Oh my god, are we both just gonna fucking with Rowan now?
Well, we can't have that,
god.
can we, Schmoopy Pie?
Shut the fuck up.
Did I miss something?
Yeah, we fucked in front of a human last night.
There's so many opportunities for a three-way in this, and none of them are gonna happen, and I'm sad.
Yeah, where's the harem ending?
I knew you had better taste than that.
Better taste? Not everyone is as dim-witted and unsophisticated as you are.
Oh, right. I'm the unsophisticated one. Meanwhile, you're throwing yourself at anyone that'll have you.
So, have you guys noticed how many more merchants there are in the village these days?
Oh, yeah. I think it's only going to get worse from here.
Your little speech was quite convincing, but I fear it won't be much help when the new ones arrive tomorrow and in the coming days. After all, the locals will never sit idly by while outsiders are shoving their wares in your face.
You should probably take a different way tomorrow morning. Otherwise, you'll be late.
I think the game is just encouraging us to try both paths.
Sure. Like, maybe it does tune it to whatever we choose. Because I feel like, more or less, we had the same encounter.
Don't be silly. At this point, flying
Like, as far as what we did, in comparison to, like, what the boys do. Oh, we want to go with Rocco.
Yeah.
Thank you, Rowan, but I'm going to have to go with Rocco on this one.
We can have a little makeout action before class.
I'm sure I don't really need to tell you to hold on tight. I am, after all, completely irresistible. But please, hold on tight.
Oh my god. I love this shit. Like, every once in a while, I myself find that I have the ability to deliver a cheesy-ass line like this, and I absolutely take them in real life. It's so fun.
Oh.
Doing it all the time is a lot, though. Wow. This looks like a trace of a still from Smallville. I mean, I'm sure that the references were used from all of these, and so I don't mean to, like, imply that,
The actual, like, tracing. Right.
Yeah, like, no, I think it's much more like that because they were, you know, almost certainly done from a reference, it just gives it that, like, bit of realism, that I like, that I think is interesting about the art style. This is a Roll20 map.
This is actually us doing. This is a shmup now. Wowie.
Phew. I like it rough sometimes, but not while I'm in the air.
Shut up, Rocco!
The dialogue sounds like she's on his back versus his front, and that's why she was choking him.
Have a little faith in me, darling.
Maybe we're just, like, crawling all over to try to find a good position.
Oh my god. Big mood.
Isn't it? You're afraid of falling, aren't you?
Goddess, don't say it!
Just relax. Feel the wind in your hair. My body against yours.
Not the time.
She'll never relax.
Just trying to lighten the mood, darling. But perhaps we won't conquer this in one go.
Oh, he has a fear of falling in love, says Frizzy Lizzle.
Ooh.
Sha-la-la-la-la-la, my Oh.
We passed El de Barrasco some time ago, so don't worry about being late.
Oh, did we win in this one? Fuck yeah. I blame Caspian for getting us in trouble because he almost murdered people.
Yeah.
Hey, whoa!
I like even the normal is just, hey, whoa. And like, he's still trying to fuck, even though he's like has genuine concern.
I think that's just his accent.
Bearings here for a moment.
Sorry. This never used to happen to me. And I've never been up quite that high.
Is she airsick?
Don't be sorry. It's a natural response in your situation.
I I don't want to let fear rule me, but that was tough.
Instead, Cash rules everything around me.
Perhaps that was my fault. In my haste to get you to class on time, I didn't consider the effect the height might have on you.
Is that an apology?
Oh, goodness, no. That would mean I did something wrong. I think you and I both know such a thing is impossible.
God almighty.
Oh my god.
That's what I thought. Just had to make sure.
But if you ever need my help again in the future, maybe I'll fly a bit lower next time.
Yeah, this boy is good so far.
You'd better.
You'd better.
You'd better fly a lot lower next time. Just who exactly were you showing off for?
You.
It's not showing off when you're just
fucking what?
But if you want me to go lower, you'll have to loosen your grip on me next time. Not much motivation to take it easy when you're pressed up so close to me.
You know, Rocco, some guys are able to get close to girls without scaring them half to death.
Oh, I've heard of this. Apparently they charm the girls? Impress them with their looks and personalities?
Can't relate.
Something like that.
I'll have to try it sometime. Well, Elder Brasco is just over there. We better head inside. You ready?
Yeah. Thanks, Rocco.
I think this is the racism class. I was mistaken before.
Oh, yeah?
We can probably skip it. Right? Well.
I hope you've been studying up on last week's material. Don't think just because
Oh.
you're about to graduate that we're...
I guess because we didn't come in late.
Mm-hmm.
Never, Elder.
Since you're so eager, Sirocco, why don't you start us off with the date and combatants of the Battle of Leucothea?
I love this. Love lore.
Certainly. If I'm not mistaken, it was a battle fought between humans and the water elementals of the village of Leucothea, EL 1100.
Elemental...
Don't think about it too much. And he's smart.
Treaty of Disquernacabre.
Damn, yeah, he's not just a himbo. He's got brain to go with it.
Last year?
Still can't fast
Not
forward.
even close. Caspian.
EL 1397.
Excellent. Lux, the signatories of that treaty.
It was an inter-elemental treaty between the wind elementals of Desquernacabras and the earth elementals of Sanadine.
This is absolutely like the worst history classes I've had.
Yeah.
Looks like some of you have been studying. Today's lesson is on notable elemental females.
Yeah, I think we can skip from here.
Serna of Munawar.
No,
Oh, right,
really?
we have a choice
Okay,
here.
there we go.
Let's pay attention.
Okay.
Sorry.
Yes.
I feel so surprised. My hands like, oh yeah, big energy from the both of us. That sounds like us.
Can you tell us a bit more
Bunch of
about
fucking
Lucerna
nerds.
before the battle?
Lucerna was born to one of the last pure elemental bloodlines in Munawar. Her parents had high hopes she would marry and have children, but their dreams for her and their bloodline died with her in that battle.
You said most of the stories about her are myths, but it's true that she traveled the land defending the innocent, isn't it?
It is true that she spent many years traveling through elemental lands, but we do not have many verifiable accounts of how she spent her time. She is a controversial figure.
She's a controversial figure for doing what she wanted and not birthing children.
Yeah, but again, like we talked about,
and pursued justice for all.
was this during the time where they had
Yes.
women around or not?
Yeah, I don't know.
Historians universally agree that it was her noble death that turned the tide of battle. The rest is hearsay and speculation.
I would miss someone in particular. Who could it be? That's right, it's Rocco.
Who could it be?
I'd miss the horny boy. Imagine if he thought a little more with his brain and not with his boner.
We still fall asleep. This is the dream.
What are you doing out of your seat, Rocco?
Oh man, is he also gonna give us like a sexy dance or whatever?
Sorry, Elder, but I just can't.
He says, ripping his shirt off.
Because, Elder, I'm in love.
Oh my god, she fantasizes about being in love with him instead of having sex with him because of his personality. His hair is blushing.
Yeah, Miss Chris knows this is the opposite of a horned dream.
Yeah.
She's crying because it's like so emotionally open.
Oh my god. What a fucking mood.
My dream is that he drops the facade.
Oh my god.
I think we can skip this. This is the same normal, right?
Yeah.
What in the world
I
is going on
assume.
with you this morning?
Oh wait.
Rocco too.
Oh, because the name is different.
Right, I forgot he questions us about our boyfriend.
Everybody's been acting so weird lately. It started with some free sweet rolls a few days ago, and now since then, there's more and more people waving food and fabrics and jewelry and goddess knows whatever else in my face.
Chargy says, I had a sex dream last night where my crush was emotionally available, and then I woke up.
Well, we did have a sex dream before.
Yeah, yeah.
Like, our original dream was sexy, and now this one is, like, just, like, genuine emotion.
Yeah.
One of the biggest coming-of-age ceremonies in 200 years is quite an accomplishment.
That may be so, but it gets less and less exciting the crazier this gets. I'm going to have to just hurry and get my party planning done. Hopefully, once I've committed to specific vendors, they'll all get the idea and give it up.
Maybe they'll start assassinating each other.
Oh, I think this is just the lore thing. Okay.
Oh yeah, the Merchant's War.
What were you guys doing together?
Oh, right. Well, those merchants cost me some time, and then I ran into Rocco and Rowan on my way, and you know how those two are, always going back and forth. I knew I was going to be late, so Rocco told me he had a good shortcut.
Seems like you two have been spending a lot more time together than you used to.
Yeah, I don't know what it is, but I'm really enjoying his company a lot more these days. I don't think it's just my hormones talking.
But it's just my hormones talking.
It is those, actually.
Well, he is that. But I worry about you getting too close to him.
He's had literally
Me too.
4 sex.
What do you mean?
Wow, that's so many.
Rocco is a fun guy, but is he capable of a serious relationship? Do you know how he feels about marriage? Children? Is he interested in anything other than sex?
We've never really talked about it.
You haven't. You're not dating. Who?
You're also 20 years old.
May not even be a problem. All I'm saying is make sure you two are compatible before you get too close. And that he's serious about it.
Oh, he's serious about me. He told me, and I brushed it off because I thought he was lying.
It probably doesn't matter anyway. I haven't seen anything from him that would indicate anything deeper.
Oh my god, yes you have!
Literally, literally.
It's because you don't believe him, and then you push him away, and he goes back to his other goofiness.
Because he knows you get a response when you're all horned up.
Whoever you end up with will be a very lucky man. Just be careful in the interim. Take care around your crowd of admirers as well. We hope most of them will be honorable, but the power you represent can drive some elementals to do terrible things.
Thanks for listening, Lex. I know I can always count on you.
Prissy Lizzle says she should be like, I'm only interested in sex too. What's
I
the
also
problem?
want the sex.
They want me to have kids so that I can save the elemental race? Like, sure, but marriage? No way.
Look, I just see that as a side effect. Me, I'm getting my sex on. Oh, are we gonna share cakes?
Yes.
One day at a time, Tiana Melonpon.
Oh, it's great. Oh boy, time for more sex dreams.
Absolutely. This time there aren't clouds covering his naughty bits.
Oh my god.
Oh, this might be different because we said we want to get married.
Oh yeah.
Because I don't think they had the marriage stuff on. I think we were in the middle of like a raging sea storm.
Oh yeah.
I can't stand it anymore.
He was only wearing the necklace.
Say you'll marry me.
This is so perfect.
Rocco, I will.
Again, love that these dreams are so wholesome after the first one. Like it's
so
completely
good.
shifted.
You don't know what this means.
Like yes, I want to fuck, but I want to settle down too. I want to fuck a lot with exactly one man.
CBK says, let's fuck with our bodies and our hearts. Oh my god. Wow, she was really on one with that one.
Man, we didn't fuck until after the prison thing. I don't know. I feel like we should.
Yeah.
But I feel like we should be way earlier on it with old Rocco.
I don't know.
Okay.
Well, let's try the long way.
Well, the long way is the one that Rowan told us.
Didn't they both kind of say you shouldn't go that way again?
We can give it a shot.
Here we go.
Oh, okay. We're just at school. Do we want to see if something else happens the other way?
Yeah.
I'm just surprised that went so well, right? And like we didn't interact with anyone. So I'm like wondering if we interact with someone.
Yeah, at least get another scene.
Here we go.
Oh, you didn't go back
okay.
far enough.
Oops. Here we go. That one. I think this was the minigame we got, so maybe we'll get it again.
Does no one remember what I said yesterday?
Begging your pardon, miss. I told these boors you had no interest in their substandard wares, but they refused to listen to me. They said they'd traveled for days to get here, and they weren't going to take my word for it.
say this.
Looks like you could use some assistance.
Here we go.
Oh boy.
Oh, hello, Rocco.
We can leave
What was
the
that
worries
noise?
behind us in a matter of seconds, sweetness.
Oh, if it wasn't from the game, then it was just like from your mic to me. It was like a blowing out the mic sound that wasn't coming from me, and I was like, "Wow."
No, I don't know if that was
why
me.
is
I don't know.
Rocco? Why is Rocco making an Undertale sound to use his ability?
What I can imagine Rocco doing is that drill tweet about like revving up his engine, but just like with his wind magic, where like the big cloud of dust forms, and it's just him falling on his ass.
Yeah, when the dust clears, I'm lying dead on the pavement.
Isn't that the tailor whose dress you were admiring yesterday?
Oh my god, they turned them on one dude and then run. Oh, is this a minigame? It's got a loading.
Oh boy. Oh my god. Oh my god! Oh my god! Oh my god! Oh my god!
Oh, I want to be able to see some of these things too.
These rules.
Can't believe it would give us an option to skip this.
Oh my god, this fucking rules.
Cool.
Oh, that was great. That was fantastic.
Wow, that's the oldest trick in the book, but it actually worked.
It's a classic for a reason.
Gotta love the classics.
Rocco always makes it to class on time, and he's really smart, despite being beautiful and horny.
Right. Besides having big himbo energy. I'm really glad we went back for that.
Actually, there's something I need to do first today. I was going to head over to Sweet Williams to get my coming-of-age ceremony dress.
Go alone? No, we
If we
invited
go
him last
alone-
time.
No, didn't we go with him last time?
Yeah,
no,
that's
we
what I
went
mean.
with him.
He went with
So
us last time.
Yeah, so let's try going alone this time and see if Rocco shows up.
Yeah. Because I'm not sure.
So I'll just have to catch up with you later.
Certainly. You'll have to tell me about it tomorrow.
I also don't want him seeing the kind of Jess we choose.
That's true. He's too pure.
You can know at the ceremony. That's right. It's important to support local business.
Just a moment, I'll be right there. Oh my goodness!
Okay, we can skip through most of it.
Yeah.
Alright, we can't clean up because Lux doesn't be the good boy.
Whew, thank you for waiting. Now then, what brings you in, my dear? Did you get my sketches?
I did, actually. Your designs really stood out from the rest of the advertisements I got.
Oh, I knew it! You are clearly a woman of class and refinement. Let me go get my sketches.
How's that for garbage masquerading as a dress, Narcissus? Oh, he's going to be absolutely furious.
Oh my god.
Incredible.
That's his ex.
What do you think? If you don't like these, I can have 10 more drawn up in just a few moments' time.
Okay. We're going daring this time.
Yeah, daring dress.
So beautiful.
I feel like that won't look too bad with kind of the light blue either.
Which one do you recommend?
No, I think it'll be good. I think it'll be good with like a blue purple.
A designer must love all his creations equally. But if we're being honest, I really love this one for you.
Oh, wow. This one is really quite daring.
All eyes will be on you. You might as well really give them a show.
I agree.
I mean, we certainly will be. Daring.
Why not? This is my
Did it give us daring the last time too?
Yeah, it was the same dresses.
Well, no. Did he suggest daring as well?
Yes,
Okay.
he did.
I couldn't tell if it was like per route, like he knows, like, oh, we're going down the horny route.
I won't let you down, my dear. Just wait. I'll just take your measurements and get started immediately. Come back to me in a few days' time.
Could you do me a favor and let the rest of the tailors know I've made my selection? It'll really help me if I don't have to dodge.
And then we
my way
get to
school
just
every
let him like fucking talk shit to
Glow.
everyone else.
Yeah.
That shouldn't be a problem. Now let's just get those measurements.
Wind.
Yep.
Now I know the really pressing issues.
I want to fly high.
The end. Are we going over?
He's
okay.
literally already told you.
I thought we were
his
gonna go
intention.
over. I thought we were gonna go over to his room tonight.
Oh my god. Well, I think she doesn't want to escalate things physically with him. Like, she wants him to be serious.
Well, right, but I thought we'd go and like immediately ask, like, hey.
Yeah. Yeah. Call him out.
Is this the day
it's
we get arrested?
Battle. Yeah.
I think this is all the same. Yeah, okay. So last time we said it wasn't their choice to make about whether or not we go back to our room.
If we go back to our room, we still get captured.
Presumably, I think nothing happens. Like, we just skip 3 days and there's not... I feel like we have to do the interesting thing.
Click respect their wishes and see what happens.
Okay, I'm gonna save just in case it's, again, in case it's long.
I think we're gonna get captured like a chump.
Yeah, I'd rather get captured in a cool way.
Yeah.
Because if he gets captured on his own, then, like, what's even the fucking point? You know?
Yeah.
Oh, shit. I hope they don't hurt my boy toy. Okay, so the same thing happens.
You can come.
I mean, it's good that we did this then, right?
Yeah.
Do this the hard
I'm glad that we have this option that like ultimately means nothing but does like say low.
Let's fight him.
Yeah, I feel like the hard way is the Rocco move. God damn. Holy shit. She's strong enough to break someone's arm.
So we still get captured, but not entirely like a chump.
Yeah. How are we feeling? Do we want to keep going right now?
It's
because this is a bit of a longer sequence.
Yeah, let's go until we see the elaborate ruse to break out of the dungeon in like 20 more minutes.
Okay, sounds good. Okay, so I'm gonna make a guess. Rocco's gonna get us out.
He's gonna say, "I fucked your wife" to the guard.
No. He's gonna pull the most epic ligma ever, and the man is gonna pass out and die right in front of his bars. And so he's gonna get the keys that way.
Oh my god.
So that's my guess. What's your guess?
I think he's gonna say he fucked his wife.
Okay.
And he's gonna get out, he's gonna open the cell to fight him, and then he's gonna knock him out.
Okay. I'm gonna skip through this a little fast because we've already seen all this. I just want to get to the point where we see Rocco. Because, you know, this is all the same so far. Oh shit. He's
Oh wow, he
he's
really
not
got
looking
fucked
great.
up.
He's bleeding from the nose.
Rocco!
Did you say something?
Just whispering an elemental prayer, sir.
Well, keep it down in there.
You made one sound and it's too loud.
Touch him.
The thing about this is that it doesn't look like he's close enough to touch. Like, the perspective of it is a little awkward.
Yeah.
Where is she? What have you done with her? Quiet.
Darling, I feared the worst. Did they hurt you?
See, now he's saying darling like he's like
But what about you?
romantically involved.
Yeah.
As soon as we'd left the village, they knocked you out. A gentleman like myself couldn't let his lady go unavenged.
This changes. Oh my god. He got captured
Oh my
trying to
God.
save us from the fucking guards.
For what? A few bruises? Tell you what, we'll go even if I get a thank you kiss out of it.
Absolutely, dude.
I like our options.
Let's get out of here first, and then we can discuss that kiss.
Talk about motivation.
Touch him again.
Yeah.
I reach through and give him a handy J.
Oh my god. Enough.
We should get some sleep so we'll be ready to make our escape in the morning.
Oh my god, Daniel's here.
Wait, what's Daniel doing here?
Because we did a sexy dance for him.
I am not alright.
I'm not alright. I'm not okay.
Classic.
Yeah, doing great. Just enjoying your fine human hospitality.
I wonder how much this muddies up the Rocco thing.
Who knows? We're horny either way.
What are you doing in here? Where's the guard?
Oh, him? I told him to give me some time to speak to you alone.
You told him? And he just listened to you?
My dad is kind of
My dad's kind of a big deal.
He kind of captured you.
that fact.
I see.
I'm so sorry. I hate to see you like this.
Now, Rocco loved
After
to see
that-
him like this.
After that weird lap dance that you gave me. Oh my god.
I feel like we tell him to leave.
What is manipulate him?
Oh, Daniel. I'm so glad you're here.
I think we have to tell him to leave so we can see the Rocco thing.
I guess.
I'm guessing.
I just want to see this scene and then we can go back.
Okay.
You don't have to be scared anymore. I'm here now.
But I'm locked in here and you're out there.
And he's the sheriff.
Me.
I'm sure we can figure something out. Maybe I can talk to my dad?
No, Daniel. You can't tell anyone about this. They'll never help me get out of here. But you...
We may have really bungled this. I don't know.
I know you.
I think this is great.
I can?
Like, is this just like a tease him and leave him kind of thing?
Didn't you?
That's what's happening right now based on the choices I've made, yes.
Tell me something. How are they blocking our magic? Focus, honey.
Right.
You know, this really does seem in character, to be fair.
Yeah.
It seems to have some kind of power over elementals. Only Shaman Lee really seems to understand it, though, and he never takes it off.
That's helpful information. I'm not going to be able to use my magic, so I'm going to need you to get the key.
I'm not sure if I can.
What? No, this is not canon anymore.
Okay.
Don't disappoint me.
This is not canon anymore.
Fine.
This is disgusting.
Someone less open-minded than me might be...
Oh, wait, okay, now I'm good. I'm good now. Rocco's back.
There's nothing to be jealous of. Just trying to get out of here.
Wait, are we gonna be the one who gets us out of here?
We're villains!
Well, that's one way to do it.
Are we gonna have to knock him out?
I knew you could do it.
We don't have long. We have to hurry. We really should get going.
Oh my god!
I'm not gonna sell!
We can leave him here for the Daniel round!
I love this!
Goodbye, Rocco.
What?
Oh no, we're not
Have a
gonna...
nice life.
Oh my god! No, I wanted to... Well, okay, I guess we have to tell him to go away.
I told you this was wrong.
Fine. That was almost funny. Oh wow, and that's it. Oh, that's interesting.
This is so fucked up.
This is...
What?
I thought we'd get more time with him. Oh well.
What? Oh my fucking god, disgusting.
I thought we would get more out of that one. Oh well.
Can't believe this.
I really wanted to let us manipulate him and then get back together with Rocco and then be like, too bad.
Apparently that just wasn't a choice. It's like, okay.
I know, that would have been so funny, but yeah, we should tell him to go away then. I thought that ending would be more elaborate.
Cannot believe this.
Are you mad? That's what I wanted to see that. So I don't know what you're so upset
I'm wildly upset because we left Rocco to die.
Yeah,
and we didn't even have a choice in it.
I really expected it to end with you can choose Rocco and like knock Daniel out, and then
yeah, right. That's what I'm upset because that option isn't there.
Yeah, that would have been badass.
It's not because of your choice. It's because they made the choice to not let us run away with Rocco for no. Like it's literally there's a choice there.
Yeah.
And then we just let him die in a dungeon and take on his wind magic.
Well, in that other timeline, Rocco got the necklace. Oh, went too fast.
Also, the idea that like he proposes to us the day we escape and we just say okay.
Yeah, I thought the Daniel ending would be a little bit more, but we should tell him to leave.
Out of here before you cause any more trouble, Daniel. There's nothing for you here. Leave.
I also would have expected a Daniel ending to be more than a bad route.
Yeah.
Good.
Good.
How interesting. It seems like you're expecting something more from me.
I guess it's a point. Why?
Because he relates.
I've also been cock-blocked by this girl.
No, not to Daniel, to us. He's like, this is like me with the human girls.
Oh.
It's probably for the best. But there's no shame in using the resources available.
Apparently there
in an
is.
extreme situation like this.
We don't have much time before the guard returns. We've got to make a plan.
Well, go on then.
What? You two are still here?
God, this fucking sprite.
Yeah.
Oh, his eyes are closed. I thought he had like weird squinty eye.
No.
Yeah, I didn't read that as shade for a second. I was like, what the fuck is going on here?
Get some rest. Let's talk again in the morning.
Well, thank God everyone in the chat is vilifying me. Oh, this is very cute. It'd be a lot cuter if we weren't in prison, but you know.
It's time.
Tiana Melon.
Tiana Melon.
It's time.
I see. I guess you won't mind then if I just...
Oh my God, what a dork.
You and I both knew you were awake, darling. Time to discuss
Ah, Rocco's cool.
before our captor there wakes up.
Okay. Well, I was thinking of faking an illness, maybe. To get him
Oh!
to the cell. Then I could overpower him.
Look! Do you think that knows what we did previously?
Oh, I don't know.
Because that's 100% what happened in Caspian's route.
That is, yeah.
Everyone knows that trick.
I think Caspian says that though, right? Like the human's too stupid to know.
Yeah.
I've got a better idea, but I'll need you to hear me out.
Well, that's a great sign.
Men are base creatures, human and elemental alike. Offer him something.
This is exactly what we did before, but you didn't like it, Rocco.
Chance to be with
I think it's more that Daniel was there.
Yeah.
I think Daniel forced us to leave Rocco behind.
Be
I think he's a bad influence.
In my head canon.
Come now, you know it would work. You wouldn't have to actually do anything with him. You just need to get him away from his weapon. Actually, if you could get him in front of the hole, I could grab his legs or the spear.
If it's such a great idea, then why don't you do it?
Just to see it, right?
Yes.
Oh, yeah? Well, if it's such a great plan, why don't you do it then?
Oh? Well, if you're uncomfortable with the idea,
my God.
I'm happy to step up myself.
Wait, seriously?
You know I'd never ask you to do something I wasn't willing to do myself.
Wow, incredible.
But he might not even be into guys.
Perhaps. But everyone's into me.
God, I love Rocco, actually. This Rocco's completely my favorite now, based on that line.
Just trust
me. He's really one of those, like, don't hate me because I'm beautiful, hate me because your boyfriend thinks I'm beautiful types.
Oh, if he's your man, then why is he in my prison cell?
Do we want to go back and try the other one, or is this canon now?
No, this is fucking canon as hell. Are you kidding?
Okay, just wanted to double check.
I'll say, once you've had the best, there's no going back.
I'll say howdy there, sailor.
Oh my God, I'm dying.
Have you not yet collapsed under the weight of your own ego?
It's a tough burden to carry, but I do my best.
Well,
God, this rules.
I'm glad everyone in the chat is, like, also getting really happy about Rocco.
What the hell do you think you're doing? Shh. What? What do you want?
Not so loud, handsome. You'll wake her up, and what I have to say is for your ears only.
Handsome?
Do you see anyone else here? I'm talking to you, you gorgeous hunk of man, you.
Oh my God.
Say it. I don't like guys.
Of course you don't, darling. But I'm not just some guy, am I? Look at me.
He's looking.
It must get awfully lonely in this tower, mustn't it? I know you humans wear rings on your fingers, and I don't see one on yours. Is there a lady in your life?
That's none of your business, but no.
Battle says, fellas, is it gay if it's with Rocco?
I've been cooped up in this cell for hours, and all I've been thinking about is you.
Me?
Think of it, darling. How do you know you don't like men if you've never even tried?
Wow, slow down, James Charles.
Excluded, of course. But elemental men are simply magical.
I cannot believe we can make the choice to either do this ourselves or have Rocco do it.
The pleasures I could show you.
Because we'd just be doing an impression of him, really.
Yeah, I mean, that's played out, but this.
This, good shit.
No. Where would that get me? I'm just so tired of holding it in.
The only thing is that I'm a little concerned that he's like, I don't like guys. And then Rocco's like, are you sure? Like, I don't know about that one.
Sure.
Maybe I'll just... for a minute.
Don't keep me waiting too long.
You better not be messing around with me. I'm bringing this just in case you try any funny business.
I will murder you.
Ooh, I love it when you get all forceful. Hurry inside, big man.
I like that our girl is upset about it too.
Right, like getting jealous of literally like someone else being flirted at.
I'm about to change your life. Once you've had the best, there's no going back.
Wait, just a second. Didn't someone in the chat like literally call this line? Or did he say that?
He said it earlier.
Okay.
That's the kill phrase.
Okay, I thought I also saw someone in the chat call it, but
I'll just take this.
Hey, watch where you're pointing that thing.
Pass the keys through the hole to my friend over there.
Hole? Oh. Oh, God. You two had this plan from the beginning.
Handsome and clever. What a catch you are.
see, he wasn't lying about him being handsome.
I mean,
stuff you said.
Who can say?
Don't ask questions you don't want the answers to. Just thank your human god for the experience and move on with your life.
I think I learned something about myself today.
The guard goes on to have a lot of personal growth.
You know what? Better than the last one where we just like beat him
honestly, this is the best ending for this guard that I've seen so far. Nicely.
Since this incident will undoubtedly ruin your life, I'm going to give you the chance to do one good thing today. I need you to answer some questions for me.
Sure, whatever.
Priscilla does point out we all knew Rocco was totally pansexual anyways, so I mean, yeah.
Yeah, it's actually this is actually
I think that's
great.
text.
Like, yeah, like I'm actually like very impressed with this game.
Elemental ruins a while back. Our shaman figured out at some point it can be used to interfere with elemental magic. We don't really know much else about it though.
Where can we find this necklace now?
The shaman never seems to take it off, so probably somewhere in the temple.
And just where is this temple?
It's a huge blue building on a hill at the north end of the village. Columns and a great flame that never goes out. You'll know it when you see it. You can't miss it.
Thanks. You've been extremely helpful.
What happens now?
Eastwatch says, Rocco, the shaman never takes it off. Can't relate.
Oh
my
god.
Ask someone else.
That poor man, given a taste of heaven, then cast back out forever.
Rocco, did you actually kiss that guy?
A gentleman never kisses and tells. Why? Would that make you jealous?
No, I was just asking.
I'd die for you, you know. Kissing this guy is nothing next to that.
You'd die for me?
Oh my god.
Oh, did I say that out loud? Sorry, what I meant to say was I'm dying to get out of here.
He's just defensive. He's trying to protect himself.
Oh my god. Well, because she's not reciprocating.
Right.
Well then, I guess we should get out of here before someone finds him.
Agreed.
Paddlist says, then perish.
With pleasure.
This rules.
Let's go.
Lead the way.
Yeah, as soon as we make it out of the prison, we'll stop. Or actually, no, it's the whole temple thing.
Yeah, I think we can stop here.
Okay.
Because it's late.
Yeah. Ooh.
Wow,
save
there
icon.
he is. Amazing.
What a hunk. All right, so how did we feel about this session?
This was unexpectedly really good and endearing and cute in a way that I did not expect. I expected it to just be all horny all the time, but it was funny and cute.
Yeah, I've been feeling this one definitely way more. Oh, fuck yeah.
Look at this. I mean, it's great. Everything about this is great.
Yeah, this writing, I think, again, maybe because he has friends, makes it feel more, like, full of character than it did with Caspian.
The way our character reacts to Rocco, she's on his level from the get-go, and I think that's what really, like, separates it from a lot of other visual novels that we've played and a lot of other romance stories and games where, like, the girl is really, like, timid or overwhelmed or just, like, not on the same footing, but she's, like, right there with him the whole time. And that, and then also that coupled by the fact that he's clearly pan, is really, it just makes it makes the level of horny, like, refreshing and modern and, like, believable.
And again, in comparison to Caspian, like, our dynamic with him is just we're always arguing and fighting over things because he just doesn't understand, like, being a person instead of, like, being royalty or whatever. Where like we noticed immediately, we are on Rocco's level, right? We have a dynamic with him, and it's just, like, playful flirting. It's banter. It's not like we have to tell Caspian not to murder merchants for no reason, right? Like,
yeah, there's just like a sort of a classic romance misunderstanding between the two of them, where they're very like, will they, won't they? They both think the other is, like, kidding and doesn't really feel the same way.
And it feels like it ties in better because it's like, oh, we're using wind magic to, like, jump over or fly over these guys, not like I'm using water to, like, shoot a hole through a man's chest or whatever.
What does Ignatius do?
Yeah, I have no idea. But, like, yeah, Rocco so far has been, like, a really charming route. Also, that ending we found was weird.
Boy. Oh, yeah, that was also weird. I thought there would be more to it. I feel like it's weird that you can choose the manipulative part and then you still end up with him instead. I thought the manipulative thing would make us, like, betray him. And go back with the boy that we picked. So that's a shame. I think that would have been a really, like, deep cut, and that would have been funny. Obviously, if you had said yes, I'm sure they just leave. So that was a shame. It was very abrupt. So I kind of thought the thing with Daniel would be longer because he has a sprite, and, you know, he's like, but I guess he's not really that big of a deal.
I guess, like, we can't solve the problem with him, which is, like, the thing.
Yeah, I guess I thought I guess it would be like a whole other game if we fell in love with Daniel, because there would be, like, a whole thing with his father in the village, and the negotiations would be different, and yeah, maybe a little bit outside of the scope of this game.
Also, the bad ends have all been, like, just insanely abrupt. Like, you make the one wrong choice, and then immediately it's just like, and then everyone died.
Yeah.
Like, the previous one we got was that, too, where it's like, we didn't take the baby's hand in the dream, and it's like, and then everything went to shit, and they went to war and died.
Yeah, just kind of, like, a choice for the sake of a choice, but it's not, like, really.
Maybe there's a better route,
the Daniel
but I don't know how
we
would do it.
Yeah, I'm not really interested in it any more than what we did. I think that's all that there is.
I think we played this perfectly, though.
Buy the game yourself if you want to try to unlock the secret Daniel full ending.
Yeah. I think we figured out, like, the perfect balance, though, where, like, we shake our ass in his face, and then Rocco's like, why wasn't I invited?
Yeah, that was good. That was all good.
This was very charming. And I was pleasantly surprised by it. Again, like, went into this like, oh, this is the Playboy route because he doesn't seem, like, harmful. And it turns out that he's actually, like, pretty charming. Again, because the dynamic is playful rather than, like, us constantly having to rebuff him being horny until, like, we relent or whatever.
Yeah, which is what it usually is in so many games and so many romance stories. And, like, this is totally different. It's, like, I really like the more and more it goes, although it's not perfect, like, the more I feel like this is what I've been asking for from this type of character. in all the other games that we've played and like other games that I've played, where I'm like, why can't they all just be into it? Like, that's how, that's what it's like in real life. And this really shows how you can still have all these tropes, but have everybody be into it and everybody be positive and about relationships and sex. And, it's still, there's still a lot of communication conflicts that can arise even when everybody is into it and it's all okay, because that's what happens in real life.
Also, given that we effectively have a blank slate character, this works better with blank slate characters, I think, than ones where you're trying to have like a decided character who is you play as. It's fine to just be like, and this route they're horny or whatever, right? Like, I think that's what benefits it is we have such a loosely defined character that you can just say from the start, like, oh, they're really fighting with Caspian, but it's love. Oh, they're really like flirty with Rocco. Oh, they're really hanging out behind the Walmart with Ignatius, like all these things are free to do because you come in presumably with all this character already developed. You just get to decide how that development was.
Yeah, although I still wish that in games like that, again, like still like making the character be like, oh, I don't want this, like is still, like sex negative and creepy. So in general, I just wish that people would
Sure, but like there's a way to do
games.
that within like a character you've already created, but like with blank slates, it's much easier.
Yeah, I just, in general, I just like that you could, I agree with the chat also that it's just fun to be able to be flirty back. Because so many times in these games you can't be, and there's no reason why you shouldn't be able to if ostensibly you're interested in this person.
Yeah, that's definitely, if there's one thing that this game so far has done really well, it's capturing a route where you get to be as flirty as the boys, right? Like,
yeah,
that's one really good thing about this.
Yeah, Battle-esque says, I appreciate not being slut-shamed by a video game. That's right, we're on the sluttiest route possible, and it's great!
Right, no one's shaming no one.
This rules. I'm glad we did this. I was really worried that it was going to be, like, a downer, but it's actually great. I actually love this.
Yeah. It has been, like, refreshing and, like, surprisingly good. I'm just worried we're gonna do another one after this, and it's just not gonna.
Well,
it's just not gonna be the same.
And
that'll just be good boy route.
Yeah. So you can all get what you want. Get your soft boy tutorial.
That's right.
This is what I want. We're doing what I want.
Finally.
Finally.
I feel like
Except
we never
personally not listening to me whenever we make any choices.
And then we made the choice and we left our boyfriend to die.
It was just to see what would happen.
I can't believe that happened. Again, not mad at you, I'm mad at the game.
Yeah, it would have been a really fucking deep cut and cool, funny thing to do if we could just turn around and be like, thanks for helping me out, smack, and then let our real boyfriend out of the cell. That's mean, but a lot of things in this game are mean, so that's what I wanted to see.
All right, and we will be off for next week, but we will be back on the 10th for more of this.
Wow.
We might be able to finish the route. They're like pretty short, so I don't know.
Yeah, if we skip stuff that we don't care about. So cool, yeah, join us in 2 weeks for the rest of Rocco's route. Sorry, everyone, we gotta keep you waiting for a week here to see what happens with our second blue boy.
But until then, I've been Shorpsaway.
I've been Devious Vacuum.
And this has been Date Night.
And you are the stars.
Sweet dreams.